We'll be like. I'm on the moon. It's made of cheese. Beer.
Good Lord. Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? Today, where we're from, this beautiful world. All right, so we got a great panel here today. We're doing another beer and cheese. This one is as it comes around again, but it's a sessional IPA, a Baltic Porter, or a American Amber Ale mixed with a cheese ball, any spicy cheese, and blue cheese. So you can pick those three. If you got them, come on up. Links in the back. So for all those that have it, and I want to welcome Miscellaneous Brew Reviews.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. And cheers, East Coast LQ Reviews. Cheers, Tanner.
Cheers,
and Beerman here. All right. Cheers to the commenting people, the commenters, the people in our community. Cheers to you guys when you pop on in, and anyone else that's coming from Restream, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere else, you welcome in. So you welcome in. Hey, cheers to Commerce, Aussie, Ridgeopolis, and of course East Coast. All right, man. Cheers, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and start this party with Miscellaneous.
All right, so I'll go ahead and show you the cheese first. I got something here from Boar's Head. This is a Colby Jack cheese, but this is their 3-pepper Colby Jack. It's got lots of bits and pieces in there. I've had this cheese before on the show. It is good. It is spicy. I can't remember what they have in this though. Red and green jalapeno peppers, chipotle peppers, smoked jalapeno peppers, orange habanero peppers. Yeah. Wow. All right. So, yeah. And then I brought a session IPA today, one with the big old 19.2 of the Founders All Day IPA. Can't go wrong with that. Canned on 4/18/22. I'm sure everybody's familiar with this product. I have had this as well, but I don't know. It's been a while. And the options were kind of limited on the fly, because I didn't do my beer shopping or my cheese shop until today. So we'll go ahead and pour it up. Into my dirty glass. Gotta love that. Yeah. Nice. 2-finger. It's kind of sudsy, soapy looking there. A little bit frothy, rocky on top. I'd say it's got a little bit of a haze to it, pretty effervescent. Yeah, slight haze, not brilliant, but not opaque. I can see faces and stuff through it. So yeah, that's the beer.
Nice. Really nice, really nice. I think we will. All right, so thank you, Miscellaneous.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
Cheers, Tanner.
Sorry about that. Not prepared. All right, so the cheese I have, this is Hoffman's. It says Hoffman's Natural Cheese. Sweet Heat Habanero. It's a Monterey Jack cheese with jalapeno and habanero peppers. Discover our delicious collection of finely crafted quality cheeses. Anything else on here? 7-ounce Monterey Jack cheese with jalapeno, habanero peppers. Already said that. Anything else? Pasteurized milk, cheese culture, salt, enzymes. The peppers contains milk. So I got a couple slices. It looks pretty good, I will say. It does. It definitely looks pretty good. It's got some cut up. Kind of a softer cheese. It was actually really hard to cut through. That's kind of why I was looking like that when you pulled me up. But So to pair with it, I haven't done a review on this. I have had this beer before. This is Sprout IPA. This is another Proclamation Ale Company beer. It's 4.8% alcohol by volume, so it is a sessionable IPA. It says, don't be fooled. This beer may have a low ABV and a cute little design, but this super crushable liquid brings a fierceness and edge that could only come from the little sister of Tendril and Stalk. It's possibly the perfect session IPA you're ever going to find, so you might as well just stop looking now. Drink fresh, unfiltered, may contain sediment, contents under pressure. These guys are out of Warwick, Rhode Island, where I'm from. If you want to check them out, you can go to proclamationale.com. This was canned on 4/19/2022. A couple months old. Got my Spiegel glass. Pour it up. Proclamation, they do really well in their IPAs, I will say. Big fan of them. Decent price too, especially like nowadays, the pricing on the market. You get definitely a good bang for your buck with their stuff. Kind of going towards straw color, but more of like a hazy, light orange. Lots of effervescence. Poured about 2.5 fingers, tight knit head. Lots of little bubbles, and yeah, looks really good. Cheers, guys.
It does look good. Cheers, man. Thanks, Tanner.
Cheers,
All right.
man.
Cool. All right. Well, welcome, Vanessa and Chatio. Right on. Yeah, it's just a little too high in percentage. I would let you on, but these guys looked around, and we got to be fair. So, but I'd love to have you on. But all right. So yeah, Commerce Aussie's having Cabot Wildly Horseradish Cheddar Cheese. Nice.
Oh.
Founder's Breakfast Stout. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. So the cheese I brought a cheese ball. It has the walnuts and all that good stuff. It's a sharp cheddar one. They did have that wine one you were saying too. They had 2 other ones as well. They were like both winey ones, and I didn't really want winey ones.
I was really in the mood for a cheese ball too.
Here, let's teletransport this through to you. All right. So that so this is from Kakana Sharp Cheddar. Got this over at Kroger's or Fred Meyer, that's what they call it here. Spreadable cheese with almonds. Oh, almonds. I thought it was walnuts. Okay. So it's that yellow, real salty yumminess. I love this at like Thanksgiving, Christmas, stuff like that. So that's what that looks like. It's really sticky and oily and it smells good. Cool. All right. So this is I got one from 5440 Beer Company, and they are out. I've had this with you guys in the back end before. They're out of Washougal, Washington. It's called Red Zeppelin. It's an amber ale or red ale, and it's American red. So, 5.6%. So a little better than Fat Tire's Amber at 5.2. So this was canned. Yeah, this was canned 9/16. So it's very old, but we'll see. I don't know. Even this kind of relies on some hops, especially the American ones. Or the West Coast, Northwesty ones are actually a lot more hoppier.
Missed me a good red. I should have.
So that's definitely red. That's got a nice red hue to it. Very almost orange-like, copper, I guess. Nice fat white or off-white head, 1.5 fingers. Smells pretty good. Doesn't smell bad actually for 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 months. Jeez almighty. All right. So let's get back to Miscellaneous here and let him show his stuff off.
All right. I'm gonna start. I had some cheese and some beer already, but yeah, man, on the cheese, to be honest with you, it doesn't put off too much of a smell. A little bit of like vegetal pepper. Definitely just more like a milky, creamy Colby Jack. You know, not too much going on other than the small hints of spice. Rich, creamy, lathers the palate like most Colby Jacks do. This can be pretty spicy. I like the smokiness that's come from the chipotle peppers is good. Definitely getting a jalapeno. They say it's got habanero in it, green and orange. I don't know. Like I said, this isn't too spicy for me. I think the Cabot is spicier than this, but they kind of toned that back down recently. I've noticed a change in it. Pretty spicy. I don't know. It just depends on your tolerance, I guess. If you eat too much of those, it will hurt you in the morning. If you don't think it's spicy. Yeah, good cheese, man. I really like that one. It's been a while since I had it. So for the Founders All Day IPA, this is 4.7%. I forgot to mention that. I don't have the IBUs offhand. So yeah, on the nose, it's like a biscuity, crackery malt. It's definitely earthy, resinous, more than I would say pine. You're definitely getting some kind of earthy, spicy hop note in there. That's pretty much what I'm getting on. We're gonna get a sip on it. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Sonia.
Prost.
Light-bodied, pretty crisp. Notes of like lemon, very light citrusy notes. There's a little bit of a earthy, I'd say more on the resinous side than piney, in my opinion. But yeah, drinkability is great. Tastes good. Let's go ahead and do the beer and then the cheese this time. First. Cheesers. I like this one because it's definitely has a totally adverse effect through both ways that you do it. So if you have the beer and then the cheese, it definitely, the Colby Jack shines through. You get a lot more of that Colby Jack flavor. Pepper notes are a little bit more died down. Brings out more of the salinity, more like a milky cheesiness to it, which I don't mind. And if you don't really like spicy, that's going to help kick that down a bit. But alcohol is kind of counterproductive with capsaicin. So you know. Yeah, let's try the cheese and then we'll have the beer.
Cheesers again.
Cheesers again.
See, and I like that too. Definitely brings out a lot more bold, resinous flavor. Do pick up some slight pine. This elevates the hop flavor in the beer 100%. Brings some more of that citrusy note out. You get it real quick on the palate. I've honestly got no complaints. I'm going to have to go get my knife and cut me a little more cheese because I got this big old 19.2. So, yeah. Not bad. I'm not complaining one bit.
Nice.
I think I did pretty good this week, boys.
I like that beer too. It's a good session drinker. Yeah.
Oh yeah, crushable.
I think I can
Get
get
a little bit more kick than Bush or
those are super affordable.
Or,
I can get one of those for like $2.50 a can, which is good for one of those.
you paid like $2.
Yeah.
You paid like $2 for that.
$2, yeah, that's a good deal.
And that's a tall, you got a 19.2?
Yeah, the 19.2.
Not bad at all. Geez, $2. That's for me.
Probably 2 and change. I got tax and all.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. All right. Well, thanks. Miscellaneous. Cheers, man.
Cheers, Miscellaneous.
All right. Tanner.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do the beer first. So the beer. Bear with me. There's a lot of pollen around here, so my nose is very stuffed up.
Sure is.
Oh, the website. The website says, short little description. It says, Session IPA with Strata, Azacca, and Citra hops. Aromas of lemon peel and tropical fruit. Tastes like a light tropical punch with an edge. Super crushable. That's what they say on the website.
Awesome.
Let's see, pineapple and honeydew melon. Definitely the orange peel. A little bit of hop resin, some breadiness, sweetness from the malts. Yeah, definitely more on the tropical side on the aroma, in my opinion. Like I said, pineapple, honeydew. And then like the citrus kind of hangs out in the background. It does have a good amount of breadiness though. There's a slight acidity to it. A good balance between sweet and tart. Definitely not as acidic as like a like sour, but most IPAs they have like a little bit of an acidity to them. But yeah, smells really good. If I just handed you this, you would not guess that this is 4.8%. You would think this is like a 6er or something. So it has a really good aroma for less than 5% ABV IPA. Cheers, guys. Let me dive into this.
Cheers, man.
Nice creamy lacing on the glass too. It's starting to form already, and I haven't even drank it yet.
That looks really good. It's really good.
Now for a session IPA, it's definitely kind of got that little bit of like a watery, thinner viscosity than like your 6% IPAs. But it finishes super crisp and clean. There's a little bit of a hop bitterness, like a little bit of a hop resin on the back end. More mango, maybe like a little bit of lime. There's something else in there too that I can't really pinpoint. Maybe like apricot or something. Yeah, the tropical flavor is definitely a little light, as the aroma of the tropical was coming out a little bit more. On the palate, the tropical notes, they come out, but they're not really super strong. But you do get that citrusy bitterness. Very drinkable. It's got like medium to high carbonation. I'd say light to medium mouthfeel. It's definitely, I would say this is a really good IPA. Say you're outside or something, hot summer day, maybe you just finished mowing the lawn. You don't want something too high in ABV, but you want something with some really good flavor. I would definitely recommend this. Yeah, mango. I'm thinking like apricot with some lime, orange. Decent breadiness too, actually. There's a good amount of breadiness. Just a little bit of that hop resin. I do like it. It's a good beer. It's going to get a good score for me. Now let's try the cheese. Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers, Bumpy. Yeah.
Hey, he's alive.
Yeah, right. So let's it's kind of falling apart on me. Let's try the cheese. So it's a Monterey Jack with jalapeno and habanero.
Cheese.
Texture. It's kind of soft and doesn't really break apart very easily. It's also very hot, so it's probably starting to melt in my fingers as we speak. Cheesers.
Cheers.
Got some good habanero chunks in there.
Yeah, huh? I didn't even do the aroma. I'm sorry.
It better be.
It's a little spicy. Salty. Now I'm getting that heat. Ooh, it does have some good heat to it. Ooh, you know what it just did? It cleared my sinuses.
There we go. Winner. Chicken
Seriously, though, as soon as I ate it, now I can breathe again. Yeah, it's a little salty. Got that little bit of like cheesy funk. The peppers definitely come out nice. Jalapenos always reminded me of nachos, so it kind of reminds me of nachos, but like I said, a little bit of that saltiness. The heat is good. It's got a nice lingering spice. Hold on. One more time. All right, so it's got it's like a slight drying aspect to it. but it's still kind of creamy. It has the texture is close to like a unaged cheddar. A little stringent. Oh, that heat creeps up on you. It's good though. I like that. It's very spicy. This is definitely a spicy one. I can see what they're saying, like sweet up front, sweet kind of saltiness, and then it's just like lingering heat, and it kind of just sticks around, and it's not going away. I like this cheese. I could see this working really well on like if you put this on nachos. I think this would actually work really well if you like that spice. But yeah, let's go for the cheese and then the beer. Cheesers, guys.
Cheesers. And again.
Safety first, Bumpy.
Now, the IPA kind of cuts through the spiciness, dulls down the bitterness in the beer, but the upfront flavor definitely changes. It turns the tropical note into something else. Can't necessarily pinpoint, but excuse me, sorry. Ooh, this cheese got me sweating right now.
I thought it was going to be spicy. I thought it had some big old habanero pieces.
Yeah, it does. It's spicy. Woo, that's that heat, man.
Don't rub your eyes and touch that cheese. You better be careful.
Oh, I know. I gotta calm down.
Touch your junk or something. You'd be in trouble. I'm telling you, you'd be in trouble.
No, I'm telling myself to relax. Kind of turns the mango more pineapple. Maybe it's that sweetness kind of bumps up the sweetness and the tropical note. Kind of makes it more reminiscent of pineapple. Yeah, that heat though. I'm reading what you said, Beer Man. I don't know what you're talking about.
What did I put?
I almost thought that was my outro, Tanner.
Oh, your birds.
Oh. Yeah, overall, they're both very good. I will say, as far as what they do to each other, like I said, the sweetness from the cheese kind of bumps up the tropical flavor. It makes it a little bit more apparent. The heat in the cheese kind of cuts through the bitterness in the beer, but the heat, it's kind of railroading over everything. It's not bad though. I do like it, but I am sweating. So I'll have a score next time around. Cheers, guys.
Right on, dude. Cheers, Tanner.
Cheers.
All right. Well, Bumpy, go ahead and give us the whole thing.
Welcome in.
Welcome.
Sorry I'm late. I took an hour nap that turned into 2. So
We figured.
here I am. All right. The beer that I'm bringing in is from Shilling Beer Company out of Littleton, New Hampshire. This one's a smoked Baltic Porter. 8.9%. It's Rougeon, or however that's pronounced. The cheese is smoked chili cheddar cheese from Crafton Village Cheese Company. I may have done this cheese before.
Nice.
Possibly, but it's got habanero and jalapeno and pastilla or pasilla peppers, whatever, and then smoked over a blend of hardwood chips. So give the beer a pour. Into my dirty glass that I had earlier.
Wow, look at that head, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Large head, very tight ice cream like head on that thing, like a root beer float almost. Kind of light khaki-ish colored head, and a reddish brown beer. Let's see if I can get some aromas out of the gigantic head.
That looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babies in the background. Or just one baby. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a smokiness to it. A little bit of a wood character. I think it is food or age too. Yeah. Slight kind of chalky chocolate type chocolate. Call it like old Easter candy chocolate. A little bit of a fruitiness. Something else that's in there, but I don't know what the hell it is. So, all right, cheers.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, so just a slight hint of smoke. Once again, just a little bit of kind of a woodiness. A light roasted malt presence with some lighter side chocolate. It's kind of a bit of a bitterness that hit pretty hefty on the tail end of this one. A bit earthy, pretty large. I've had this beer for a while. It's definitely changed from when I first picked it up. All right. It's not as smoky, and there's more bitterness to it now. All right. Well, let's get this cheese. Oh, I didn't even show what that cheese looked like, but it's got some nice marbling throughout with the pepper type stuff.
Good, dude. It's weird.
Cut it out.
Marble.
Yeah, it looks like a floor.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a slight cheddar nose to it, and some peppery notes. A little bit of smoke too, just a touch of smoke. All right.
Cheezers.
Bumpy.
Jesus,
Tell him quit pinching that baby.
There you go, Bumpy. You got complimented on your cheese board.
Yeah. Sure does look good.
So yeah, it's the heat sneaks up on this cheese. So you're getting it, you're eating it. It's got this cheddar. It's not like the best cheddar cheese out there on the cheesy front of this. You get a little bit of that kind of smokiness, and just like a touch. It's like, okay, there's some type of hot peppers in this, and then does almost have like a burnt type flavor to it too. And then all of a sudden, you just mouth is just kind of flares up a little bit. It's not overpowered. It's not like doing like a Packy one chip challenge type hot, but it's definitely hotter than what you first anticipate out of it.
It's not a fork, it's a knife.
All right. I ate some cheese. Here. Yeah, the beer mixes well with the cheese. Ooh. The heat, because that's it's a lingering heat. It comes like afterwards. Definitely cuts down. The cheese cuts down on that bittering finish of the beer. It kind of brings out more of a sweetness out of the beer. Oh yeah, no, the heat comes right back through again, even after.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
All right, well, let's.
You're a trooper, Bumpy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's Moby. Look at the lacing on that porter, huh? Holy shit.
Might be other residue stuff from the beer I had earlier.
Today.
I meant to rinse everything out, but like I said, it took a wee bit too long of a nap. I learned it from listening to you, Tanner. Taking naps and stuff.
They're great.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Go away, Josh.
Oh, damn.
It's a so-so. I mean, you drink the beer, the bitterness starts to kind of kick in. You eat the cheese. All right, I'm done. I'll come back with a score. Neither one of these are really impressing me. I can say that.
Well, damn. What the hell?
Hopefully, I'm not coming
Try
down.
that
with something. Maybe
cheese.
that's why I
That cheese
took a nap.
looking good, dude. Looks spicy.
Well, damn, dude. Cheers, man. Take care of that baby.
Cheers, Bobby.
All right, man. Eat some cheese. You gotta talk to Beer Man in real life 3 times. Oh, cheesers again. All right, so let's do the beer first. Beer. So I got an amber to show Bumpy there. I got an amber, American amber. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, craft bruiser, we can figure something out with you, and we'll talk. Stick around or something, or we'll figure something out. Yeah, I'll figure something out with you. All right, cool. So going to the nose. I gotta twirl this. It's caramely. It's got a nice. This was from month 9 of last year, and it really does have a nice smell to it. Aromas are. I get a little bit of. I get the caramel, kind of like a caramel apple kind of thing or something. Red apple, caramels, sweetness, that malty. There's a slight kind of hoppiness in there. It's more on the fruity side. More of a maltier beer, though. More of a sweetness to it. Amber ales are really nothing super huge. They can taste good, but just depends, I guess, who makes them. I actually like Fat Tire, to be honest. I know everyone makes fun of it and calls it Flat Tire, but I do like it.
I don't mind it.
Last
It's
time
not
I had
bad.
it, I thought it was
So-
pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good session drinker, too.
Lagunitas does a good job.
Yeah.
Castle, never mind. My bad.
Yeah, so that's about all I get, I think, in that. Looking at it, though, we looked at it already, but I'll show you again. It's a nice kind of a copper red, definitely a red color to it, like a copperish red, amber-looking beer. It's clean. It's got a clean look to it. It's nice and filtered. It's not like superbly clean, but it looks good enough. It's not chill hazed or anything like that. Yeah, looks good. Nice off-white head, good retention. Lacing seems to look like it's going to stick once it goes down. So, cheers. Let's get into this.
Cheers.
Cheers, my man.
Cheers, man.
Ooh, that's nice. Toasty, biscuity, almost like a Tootsie Roll. I get like a slight chocolate. It tastes almost like a real light Tootsie Roll. There's a slight sweetness in there. There's a bitterness in the back. The body is kind of a medium light body. Boy, that really does stick around, that Tootsie Roll. It's weird. Right in the finish, right in the back of the soft palate, right before it goes down the throat, you get this real nice, bittery kind of Tootsie Roll thing. I don't know. It's really nice. I like the toasty biscuit thing. I love that. The mouth feels nice and kind of smooth. It's got a nice, smooth mouthfeel. A little bit of zing, though. It does have a little like a hop zing or something like that. Carbonation is medium, low. Boy, that really hits. It's got a caramel red apple, and then it has that chocolate or something. There's like a chocolate, candied chocolate or something in there. I didn't taste this before in this beer. I've had this like a few times. It does have a tanginess. Tanner was mentioned tangy on the IPA. It definitely has that on this. There's a little bit of a tang, maybe from the hops or something. But yeah, really, really good. Not bad. One of the better ambers I've had. So this cheese is just full of almonds, sliced almonds, and oh, we're up here. Jeez, I'm hitting everything. Yeah, you can see it's slick, sticky looking, kind of oily looking cheese. Yeah, it looks like pizza, huh? It does. Like the dough or like, yeah, like the crust or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that's that. I can show you the other side. You guys have seen these before. Dipped your crackers in them or whatever for Christmas or Thanksgiving. Let's go ahead and get a bite on this. Cheesers, guys.
Cheesers.
Cheesers. You already know them. I wanted one of those.
I offered to teleport you some.
Oh, dude. I was so
Good. Salty, crunchy, salty, like but it's good. It's good. I like that. I like these a lot. It's really creamy, salty cheese, cheddary, sharp cheddar is what they said on this one. It does have kind of a bit of a sharp cheddar to it, or flavor to it, feel to it. The almonds are really nice. I like that almond, that nuttiness in there. I think that'll go really well with this amber, possibly. We'll see. The saltiness might mix well with it. Yeah, it's just a nice, soft, spreadable cheese. I like it. Let's do cheese before beer. Jesus.
Cheesers.
Cheesers, spearman.
Get some almonds chopped up in my teeth so I can get that nuttiness.
There you go. Oh yeah, that'll probably work good with that beer.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, the beer it's kind of kind of a medium light kind of body. So it has kind of a thirst quencher feel to it. So it takes out the salt right away. You do get the nuttiness kind of sticks around and goes within the beer in your mouth. And the saltiness is gone. The cheddar kind of sticks around as well. The sharpness is nice with this particular style. I need to get some more. Hold on. I won't have it all because I got to do some before the beer too. But yeah, let's get some. I'm going to leave it in my mouth this time, not swallow it. Kind of run it through.
There's a that's what she said joke in there.
Wait, what? Did I miss something?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. The almonds. I left it in my mouth. Okay, this sounds really. It's very sexual sounding when I leave it in my mouth. And it.
Get you started, Bumpy.
Yeah, what did you do? And the almonds though really go nice within the beer. I've said that before. But it when I left the cheese and everything in my mouth and drank the beer, it really kind of went through and kind of figured itself out. It was really nice. It seemed like the salt was still there, but it kind of worked with the sweetness. So it was like this sweet and salty kind of feel. The creaminess of the cheese is nice with this beer. Very good mix though. I like this. I thought it was delicious. Chatio, cheers, man. All right. You got something.
I got Baltic Porter.
All right, man. Cool. I'll get you up here right after.
Yep, go ahead.
Cool.
Go ahead. I got to prepare.
Cool. So yeah, good stuff. Let's do the beer before the cheese.
Cheesers. Hey, no late arrivals.
That's what I said about my beer. It just literally came here 2 minutes ago, and that was the can. I pulled that can out. I'm like, oh, that works. Threw the box off to the side.
Let me get hands. I don't pick that up. I like it both ways. I like it this way too, because the saltiness kind of goes over the sweetness, but also kind of blends into the beer with it. So it's no different than having the beer and the cheese together in your mouth before you swallow the cheese. It kind of has that same feel. I think I got more of a cheddar cracker kind of snack thing. It almost tastes like one of those cheese nips or something with the beer. It's quite nice. I love cheese nips, man. These are my favorite. I can't stop eating them when you start. But this is really good both ways. But really, it's not a bad thing. Something to try. So, excuse me, amber ale, American amber ale with the cheese ball. Go for it.
Now,
the sharp cheddar one, that is.
Beerman, when you said dip your cheese or dip chips in it, do you take that cheese ball and like melt it down or something, and then?
If you let it sit out long enough, it'll get
Yeah.
nice and ready.
That, or get a slice, get a knife, and just put it on top of it, or
Okay,
yeah, something like. Otherwise, it'll break in there unless you have like a
that thing's loaded with preservatives.
cracker.
It'll hold up on the table
Yeah.
for a while.
It sure will, and it's well salted, so it'll stick around. Yeah, but cool. That's about all. That's what I have. So, cheers, guys. Let's get Chatio up here. All right, thanks for coming on in again.
I didn't even have time to cut the cheese, but I've had it for a while, and I've already had a little eat off of it. And yes, I did cut some. Had to cut some mold off of it, but looks like it's good to go. It is Kindred Creamery. Oh, come on, camera. Ghost Pepper Colby Jack Cheese.
Nice.
And that's what she looks like. You see ghost peppers in there. Nice looking Colby Jack cheese. So, yeah, it's good cheese. And delivery guy came through, I guess, the last second for Tavor. And I have from Aslan Beer Company out of Alexandria, Virginia. I have Soleil Baltic Porter 9.5%. Pretty can art.
there you go. I've only seen IPAs by them. That's cool.
Yeah, so I saw it was a Baltic Porter, and I was like, yeah, I'll throw that on the list. And lo and behold, I'm here. All right, let's get her cracked open. It's warm. I didn't even have time to cool it down, so this is basically from box to glass. So it's probably going to be very shit, as I expected. Heady. So
Nice.
it's very heady.
Bumpy's was very heady too. So
Yeah.
Let me take some time to get it
Please,
down.
of course.
Nice. There you go. Nice brown color. Not fully dark. It's a little dark amber in there. Look at that. It's a fistful of head right there. Frothy khaki in color.
nice.
Check it. So how far in are you guys?
Time to shine.
So
Yeah,
next
keep
time
going.
around is scores.
I think.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead and do your whole thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. All
Oh,
right.
you're all right.
I'm trying to get off what I'm trying to figure out what I'm smelling. Not really caramel. It's kind of coffee notes I'm getting from it. A lot of maltiness. Yeah. The old sniffer's not working well today. All right, cheers. Let's see if I can get down there.
Cheers, Dave.
Cheers.
Ooh, I like that. I think I have 2 cans. Ooh, very, very coffee bean flavor. Roasty, toasty. Perfect for 77 in your house, you know. Don't have to worry about it getting warm. It's already warm. Yeah, it's smooth too, man. I can't tell that that's a 9%. Definitely cannot tell. All right, let me cut a little bit of the cheese. Again, that's what it looks like. Very bendy. It breaks inside. All right, here we go. Let's see. Smell. Oh, whew, that I smell. Definitely getting the ghost peppers from it. But I'm also smelling the Colby Jack in it too. Cheese.
Awesome. Cheesers.
Cheesers, Jaddy-O.
Mm-hmm. There's the heat. Right in front of us, getting that nice Colby Jack flavor, that creaminess, that that milkiness, and then the heat sneaks up on you and it gets you, man. This is very, very warm. All right. So let me take a bite of this and take a sip of
Warm
beer.
Wash the heat down with a warm beer.
Yeah. Must be nice last beer you have air conditioning. Congratulations. Oh no, this cheese absolutely offsets the beer. And the burn just stays. No. Yeah, none of that cheese. The only thing that stays with it is the burn. All right, do beer before cheese now.
Cheesers again.
Jesus, bro.
All right, that time a little bit of the roastiness comes through it. Having the beer before the cheese, soaks the palate up a little bit with the beer. But yeah, this cheese is actually making me sweat a little bit. So bonus points for that. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Very, very tasty cheese.
Loosen you up a bit.
Whew, yeah.
Clear your sinuses.
Oh, I don't really have any sinus problems right now, but yeah, it does, man. It
Clear
clears
the ass in the morning.
It's probably going to clear itself all the way through. But numbers the next time around.
All right. Thank you, Chatty.
Thank you.
All right. Let's get back to miscellaneous.
I need to get myself something from Aslan other than an IPA.
So yeah, the board said the 3-pepper Colby Jack. It's a good product. Like I said, I stand by it. It always gets a good score for me. It's not the spiciest cheese I've ever had, but it's pretty good for it. Boar's Head's got great distro. So that being said, I think I'm going to stick it at a 98. I really like it. I think it's universal. Probably do a fair bit of things with it. I like the heat level. It's not too over the top. Tanner looks like he's dying.
Oh, I had to wipe the nose. Had a little drippage.
Yeah, I'll score the cheese 98. Good go-to if you're into something with a little kick. You're not scared about that. It's good. The Founders All Day IPA. I mean, I don't know. We're rating session beers, boys. It's really not that bad. The aromas on it are pretty good. Flavor of it's not bad, off-putting in any way. Light body, crisp, clean tasting. Really not getting any flaws out of it that I can get. The cat is meowing. My apologies for that. Because I'm not getting up to let him in the other room right now. I don't know. It seems like as it's sat, though, it seems like it's cleared up some, which is different. It's not brilliant, but it's definitely not doesn't look as hazy as it did earlier. A lot more clear. I guess score on this, if you're into session IPAs, this is, I mean, I'm not knocking them. I just don't drink them a lot. I've got enough oomph in them for me. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel comfortable putting this at like a 90. It's good. It deserves an A. It's not gonna blow your mind or anything like that, but it's a good product. It's a good standby. Like I said, you get 12 pack of these or whatever they make, 18 packs, 15 racks, wherever you're at. Not a bad day drinking beer. Lawnmower beer with a little flavor.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah,
don't
definitely.
get away from the adjunct lager and give one of those a shot. Cheers.
Cool. Cheers, man. Thank you. Thanks, Miscellaneous. All right, Tanner.
All right. So for the cheese, I really like this cheese. The upfront flavor of the cheese is actually really, really good. I do like it. So it's sweet and it's salty up front. Definitely reminiscent of a Monterey Jack, or it is Monterey Jack. So you get the Monterey Jack flavor up front, but the heat, it's one of those spices that it's very intense and it's lingering, but it tastes good. So I ate a decent amount of the block, about almost half of the block. Nah, I wouldn't say half, probably like a third. But I do like it. The IPA does a decent job cutting through some of the spice, but the spice is definitely still overpowering. I noticed once it started to warm up a little bit, it has a big bready note in it, the beer, and that bready note. I think if you I was actually taking the beer and I was kind of switching around my mouth a little bit, and it was kind of cutting through a little bit of that heat, and it was working well. I do like it. I think it was a great pairing. As far as the cheese, I'm gonna give the cheese a like I said, I like the sweetness up front, the lingering heat. I could see myself maybe doing some nachos with this, maybe melting this on some nachos. I'll give the cheese a 94. I think it's pretty good. I like the texture as well. As I've said before, and a lot of other beer and cheeses, texture is definitely one of those things that kind of gets to me with a cheese. I don't like when a cheese is too soft or like too mushy. This has a good balance between kind of soft, slightly dry. Like I said, it has a good balance. So yeah, 94 for the cheese. For the beer, I'll give the beer like a 92. It's definitely lacking in flavor, but it's a session IPA, so it's kind of intended to be like that. But as far as session IPAs, super crushable, super drinkable, more flavor than other session IPAs that I've had in the past. And yeah, I like it. It's not bad. It's not too heavy on your stomach, especially if it's like really, really hot outside and you don't want to drink these high ABV beers. Then you get super smashed too quick. Something like this, you can kind of just sit back, enjoy the flavor, and not necessarily get too drunk, because when it starts to get hot, you drink an 8% or 10%, and that'll hit you quick.
Yeah. Well,
So yeah, what did I say, 92 for the beer?
I thought
I'm
you said
gonna go with
90.
92. I think I said 92. Yeah, 92 for the beer. I always do that.
I'm working that too. So
Yeah. I always do that. Well, I'm thinking of 3 scores at once. But yeah, 90 for the cheese, 92 for the beer. As far as the pairing, I'll meet it right in the middle. I think it was like, actually, yeah, I'll meet it right in the middle, 91. It was a good pairing. I do like it. I think maybe this beer would work better with something a little bit stronger, maybe like a double New England or something, to kind of cut through that heat. The flavors worked really well together. The sweetness and the cheese kind of amplified the tropical flavor, and then the heat in the cheese kind of brought down the bitterness, kind of along the same lines of what Bumpy said. I think when I was doing mine, I pretty much kind of said the same thing that Bumpy said when he did his review. But yeah, that's totally kind of what happened with this one. But maybe if I had something with like a higher ABV, stronger, sweeter tropical flavor, I think maybe that would do a better job kind of cutting through that heat. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe kind of just overpower, not necessarily overpower, but kind of tame that heat a little bit more. Because this is a pretty spicy cheese, I will say. So yeah, 91 out of 100. I definitely enjoyed the pairing. But I will say, I think, like I said, something that's sweeter, maybe higher ABV would probably work better with this cheese, because it is definitely a bold cheese that has very strong, bold flavors. And I think the Session IPA was it was not bold enough to compete with a bold cheese like this. But yeah, it worked out well. I will say that the pairing worked out. So cheers,
Nice.
guys. Thanks for having me, beer man.
Cheers. Yeah, nice,
Really
man.
fun doing some
Yeah, a nice triple IPA or an Imperial Stout
Yeah.
would go really well with that. Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
definitely.
something strong.
Yeah, dude, the
Yeah.
big barrel aged stuff.
Or a barley wine or something.
Yeah, yep.
Possibly. Who knows? But yeah, hey, thanks, Tanner. Right on. Cool. Let's get Bumpy up here.
Good, man.
Cheers.
My night's just not going the best.
Sorry.
Kobe's standing here next to me and he farts. My dog.
Oh, dude, those are stinky,
God.
dude.
Cheese is gonna get like a 70. I'll give it like a 72. It brings the heat, but I mean the flavors are just kind of off with it. Doesn't allow enough of like any real cheddar notes to come through. It's just kind of like you get like, oh, okay, it's cheddar cheese, but it's got this weird like burnt flavor to it, and it might be that whatever pepper, the pasilla pepper, maybe. I think that's in like you can use that in chilies and stuff. I think it's supposed to be like kind of a sweet heat and smoky pepper or something, but maybe it's just overdone with the different peppers. But it's definitely got a spice to it. It's got a bit of smoke to it too, but just not enough of the actual cheddar flavors coming through. Who knows? Like I said, my palate could just be off right now. I don't know. I took a nap for a reason. I was tired. So I might just be coming down with something because I'm also I'm going to score this beer pretty low from something that I scored pretty high when I first got it. So I'm not sure if in the past 2.5 months if this beer has become that bad, but it's still going to be in the good range. But I'll give it a 76 out of 100 for the beer. It just seems to be off. The smokiness of it seems to be down just a bit from what it was. Bitterness seems to be amped up on it, and I'm just not enjoying it as much as I enjoyed it before. The good news is both of these kind of products do kind of blend well together. So
That's good.
I'll say that they work. I got to remember not to buy this cheese again, though. I do believe I've had it before.
Yeah, you had one that wasn't
Great,
so.
because it's usually backwards. It's like
Black
usually
looking
two
or
decent products
gray.
they don't work.
Yeah, this one's like two not so
Ass
great.
backwards a little bit.
They would land in that like kind of average range of.
They didn't get the
product.
burning tire, so
Yeah. Burn
Yeah.
tires. Smokey Johnson.
What was that one? Did you have it? It was like a green marble, right, or something? It was more greener. I thought you had someone.
it was like a sage one.
Oh, sage
We
one.
had the green veins on. I had the same one.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
right.
It was actually better than it
British.
smelled.
That wasn't the same company.
Did it have like
No.
mint in it too?
Mint.
It was like
Wow.
sage and mint, something funky.
Yeah, this is from Grafton Village Cheese. They're out of Vermont. Traditional New England style.
Gotta get that.
They've had
blonde.
other things from them too that I've actually liked. They do like standard cheddars. You get like the 3-year aged cheddar, 1-year aged cheddar,
Mhm.
things like that. But
Cool.
yeah, this one just did not bring the big cheddar. Definitely needed more cheddar. A little less of whatever the heck is making it taste like it's burnt.
Probably that pepper. Yeah, so they said that pepper was just a little. It was up to 2,500 Scovilles, where a jalapeno is 2,500 to 6,000 Scovilles or something.
Yeah.
So it was like the one before a jalapeno. I don't know what it tastes like though, that pepper, but
Yeah, I think I've used it. If it's the same one, I've used a pepper that starts with P, and when I make chili, that's supposed to be sweet heat and smoky.
Poblano.
Peter.
That's probably it. Yeah,
Okay.
Peter
You're
pepper.
welcome.
that's definitely not that pepper. I'm not sure what this pepper is, but
Peter
yeah,
pepper.
you get the bits of. There's little like crunchy bits in there of like you do get some pepper, which tastes like either habanero or jalapeno, possibly. So there are like little flakes of that, which is nice. But
Yeah.
it's all this brown stuff that's all throughout. I think it's like ground that the pepper ground up or something. I don't know. There's a crap ton of it.
It sure looks nice. It looks
That's,
good.
that's different for
Cool
like
looking.
a spicy cheese. The way you see it's like veiny, you know. I don't.
Yeah.
That's definitely off the beaten path for what you see for typical spicy.
Right.
Yeah.
From
You
what I
see
see,
little bits, you know.
Yeah, like how mine was. You see all the vegetal pieces. And
Yeah. And I mean, it looks like it's been cinnamon. It's like butter with cinnamon.
I wonder if they use like I know they make like they have like powdered stuff. I know they make extracts.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Bumpy. Cool. What was your final score on the two?
I just said that they work.
good?
They
Okay,
work
they
together.
work.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
give a score
All right.
as far as you
Yeah.
know the pairing because
I forgot the score, but I'll
I'm
take
glad
it.
they worked though. That's good.
yeah, it definitely enhanced drinking like eating the cheese and then drinking the beer definitely worked the best because otherwise it's just like you're drinking the beer, then you eat the cheese, and they do their own thing for the most part. But yeah, if you eat the cheese first and then you drink the beer, the bitterness is cut way back. It makes the beer a bit sweeter. Makes the beer taste a bit better than what it was tasting like tonight. So.
It makes you horny.
And then the cheese still like that heat is kind of.
I know he's
My first slice of cheese, I was kind of just eating it. And I'm like, it's got the kind of burnt flavor and stuff. A little bit of that. A little bit of a cheddar. It's not too like cheddar. You know, I like those real tangy, like deep down, like whoa cheddars. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of
Me
just
too.
like borderline. Okay. The more of a buttery cheddar than anything, and then the heat goes. Whoop.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, thanks, Bumpy.
Thanks for having me on, even though I
Yeah,
showed up
dude.
late. Yeah,
Anytime.
I looked at the clock. I'm like, you're shitting me. I looked at the other clock. I said, nope. Wow, it really is that time.
I'm glad you showed up, man. Yeah, you need your sleep, though, you know? So we all got to rest. Cool, man. Thank you, Bumpy. Cheers to you. All right.
Bumpy.
All right. So it's Chatio next.
Okay, so this cheese. Ooh, it packed some heat, man. It packed some heat, but in a good way. Like, I'm very impressed with this cheese. I'm probably gonna probably buy more of it, just to have around and maybe use for cooking and stuff. But yeah, the Kindred Ghost Pepper Colby Jack cheese, it's phenomenal. You know, get the good creaminess, the good milkiness of the Colby Jack, and then all right, yeah, we'll do that Saturday Thrash. Sorry, but no, I mean that ghost pepper sneaks up on you, and then when it comes to you, it gets it good. This cheese is a 98. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it.
Awesome.
As for the Soleil Baltic Porter, it's okay. I mean, I'm not very impressed with it. It just seems like a standard, you know, run-of-the-mill Baltic Porter. You know, medium roastiness in the flavor. Other than that, it's just a little creaminess, and that's about it. Not a whole lot with it, but still tasty. And I'm going to give the beer an 88. Yeah, 88. The combination didn't work. That cheese is way overpowering. I don't even think it would have gone with any of the three beers for tonight. It's just that overpowering with the heat, spice, and everything. But so I guess the combination, I'll give it a 70. There's a little bit there when I had the beer first, then the cheese. There's a little interaction, but not cheese before beer. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to
It's your
it.
story. You're sticking to it. Right on, Chatio. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, brother. All right. It's my turn. Shit. Okay. Well, welcome in, Thrash and Parzival and anyone else I missed. I'm sorry. Rubesy, what's up? Rubesy Boobsy. All right. So I'll go with the cheese first. We'll just do the cheese. Cheese was good. Cheese is good. Cheese is good. That sounds like that one little song I did in the intro. The tenor was saying it earlier.
Yellow cheese is holy too.
Oh yeah. So the cheese was good though. It was it's your common cheese ball. For Thrash about a cheese ball and an American Amber today went really well. But definitely the cheese ball was good. I liked it. I always like those. I'll give it a 95. It was a good cheese ball. Cheese ball. And the beer, the Amber Ale, was really nice, actually. I never got chocolate Tootsie Roll out of this particular one from them before. And it was like a chocolate Tootsie Roll, caramel apple, red apple kind of charm. It had a nice maltiness, a little roasty. I guess the chocolate Tootsie Roll would come from a little of the roasty, toasty kind of thing. Had that biscuity kind of edge, a little hoppy to add the American influence in there. It was really nice. Fruity hops and stuff. Hey, Moose Gal, cheers, man. Cheers to you. Yeah, heck yeah. That is my name. Don't wear it out. All right. So the beer I'll give after 9 months, and it's very good still. So we'll give this a 90. I'll give it a 94 out of 100. I thought it was a very good amber. Something to try. I'll show it one more time. It's called the Red Zeppelin. Very good. 5.6%. Together, both ways, I'll just say it that way, very good. I'm not going to get too into detail, but I'll just basically say that they went well. The beer cut the salt down somewhat, but if you leave your cheese in the mouth and drink it while it's in there, you can kind of mush it around and get some extra little flavor stuff going on. It kind of brought down the salt a bit, and I left it too, though. It was like, I don't know, it just kind of played with each other. It was really, god damn. I mean, that just sounded sexual. Everything's sexual tonight, dude. All right, so I go both ways and they play with each other. That's great. If I say any more, I'm going to get banned. Sorry about that, YouTube. But very good mix. I'm going to give it a 96 out of 100 for the mix. I just really do recommend that you try that. It's really good. So all right, let's stay away from the sexual talk and let's get back to the panel and let's do our shout outs.
Yeah. Well, Moose Gal, we are the worst cheese and beer panel.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice.
It's a roll of the dice. Sometimes you don't win.
Beer Patrol too. Forgot you, man. Cheers to you, Joe.
Joe's been hanging out for a while.
You want to just go as like we're
yeah, go ahead. I can just leave it where it's at. We're fine with that. Yeah, go ahead, Bumpy, and start us out. And
50-point inspection videos coming out Wednesday, Friday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so there'll be one up tomorrow. On Monday, I do a live stream. Starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it is called New Brew. Just bringing beer that you've never had before, drawing up on panel. And those of you that have seen the show, you kind of know how it's kind of structured, but it's a bit of beer reviewing, a bit of general chit-chatting, and also a little bit of questioning going on.
Q&A.
There's that. I'll shout out. I meant to shout him out yesterday on my live show, but I'll do it on Bearman's show instead. SBG. You guys check out his channel. He does some skits on beer reviews. They're pretty fun to watch. He does standard beer reviews as well with a friend, and other than that, he does lives where he's doing like blacksmithing with making knives,
That's cool.
And yeah, he also just
He had a
jumped
good
into
one.
chat.
He had a good one earlier today. He had like 140 people in there.
I
Yeah.
want to look at
He had
that.
like 12 Jello shots in 12 minutes. That place was
Yeah, the
packed.
Jello shot, man.
There was a bunch of people in there.
Yeah, he does a lot of different things. So he's a bit all over the place, but pretty cool guy. And SVG, it's Shitbird Gaming is what the name of the
Nice.
channel is. So, all right, that's my shout out and promos. Thanks, Beer Man.
Thank you. Thanks for being here, man. All right, Tanner, what you got to say?
All right. So shout outs for me. Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be reviewing the brewery, New Holland. So this is what I have. I'm going to go see if I can find something different. I have just the regular Dragon's Milk for now. I'm going to go tomorrow and maybe see if I can find something different, maybe something I can't find normally. But if it comes down to that, I kind of liked how we did a brewery review before where multiple panel members, I think it was the Lawson's. Yeah, Lawson's Finest Liquids. And I think it was pretty cool how we kind of did like an examination before the website and stuff. So, what beer did you have, Bumpy? I know you had a Dragon's Milk. Was that just the regular?
That's all I had.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, maybe we could do that. So maybe that would be cool if we all just got the regular Dragon's Milk, still examination. I mean, if you want, you could grab something different. You could be I think with the Boston's, I had something different, and then 3 other panel members had
Same product.
the same product, which is cool, So it's like, you can have one person reviewing a different beer, examination from other panel members, and then you talk about the website, distribution, pricing, availability, all that good stuff, merch, food at the brewery, what the brewery looks like. We've had a couple of breweries that it didn't necessarily show what the actual brewery itself looked like. So we take everything into accountability. Each of the panel members will rate the beer that they have, and then each of the panel members will rate the brewery. At the end of the show, we average out everyone's rating for the brewery, and that's the rating for the show. So that's Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Excuse me. And then Saturday, I do my Rate That Beer, which is just open panel, live beer community, beer reviews. Bring whatever you want, as long as it's beer. It could be a revisit, whatever you want to bring. I might ask you some questions about the beer you got. You ask the other panel members questions. Pretty laid back. Like I said, just open panel, live beer community, beer reviews. So that's Saturday, 8 p.m. And then shout outs for other people. I'll shout out 2 people. Shout out to Josh Last Beer. He does his beer bowl discussions Sunday. He starts up the panel with a little beer review. Brings out the bowl, does a little beer review with the bowl. And then he opens the panel up and he talks about different beer topics and beer news, and then sometimes it moves on to other subjects. So go definitely check out Josh Last Beer. Give him a sub. Great reviewer. Definitely deserves more recognition than what he gets. Shaking over there, your hand over there, Miss Lane. He's a great reviewer. Not only is he a good reviewer, but he's also an awesome dude. So definitely go check out his channel. Also check out Thomas Metal 75, also known as Masters of Beer Reviews, also known as Eric. He does his Wildcard Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Bring any type of adult beverage. Just don't be a douche. And thanks for having me tonight, Beer Man. It's always fun. Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Cheers, man. Right on. Cheers. All right.
All right, guys. Well, I guess Thursday I'm gonna run a regular Thursday night beer session. I'm gonna get a few products and sit down and review. It's been a while since I've done that. I've been switching it up. I did have a lot of reviews and examinations to do, so forfeited that. I don't know, switched it up just a bit. Anyways, I've been putting out some videos. Did a collab with Ridgeopolis. So go check him out, get a nose on her. He's putting up new stuff all the time. He's putting up all kinds of content. Cool dude. Well, Stan and Mike at FLX. Good dudes. Haven't seen Dan in a while, but I don't know. He could be busy. I don't know, work stuff. People got lives. Yeah, go check out Leprechaun TV. His hot seat, that'll be every Thursday at 9, right after my show, which starts at 8. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Cheers,
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to give my score on the combined. I thought the cheese was good. Either way, I thought it went together, so I give it a 95.
Awesome.
I forgot to do
Yeah.
that. I scored mine. Forgot to do the combo.
That is a good cheese, actually, that you have.
It
You've
does
done it
taste
a
good, but
This is
you can
hot as fuck.
wreck yourself with that if you don't eat that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. All right, thanks, Miscellaneous. Chatio, man, what you got, man?
I've got Saturday. Bring the kids. Actually, you probably shouldn't bring the kids because it's the show called Nice Pair, which is bring a pipe tobacco, bring a cigar, pair it with either a beer or some spirits, whiskey, vodka, scotch, tequila, vodka, whatever. So that'd be Saturday at either 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. Eastern. So right around that ballpark. So yeah, just keep looking out for it. I'll post it probably by Friday for the reminder for it. So yeah, always fun.
Did you have a problem cutting the cheese?
Yes, always.
Brown bag special. Yeah. Gotta stay away from the brown bag specials as well.
Right.
Well, cool, man. 1 to 2 o'clock was your live on Saturday.
Eastern, yeah.
Oh, Eastern.
So it would be 10 or 11 your time.
Woo.
AM.
Gee.
Yeah. Oh, come on. It's called Hair of the Dog. Let's get it.
Damn. All right. Well, thanks, Chatio. All right. So this one for next week is going to be an open table because I forgot to put something together. So there you go. Open table, bring what you want. 8 o'clock Eastern Tuesday next week. And we'll review. Hopefully we'll have a big panel because that doesn't restrict anyone. You can just bring what you want. So come on up and show it off and see if it goes well. Let's do that at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock my time Pacific on Tuesday. Tomorrow will be a Jerry Garcia theme. I showed Jerry himself, but we can go. Yeah, we can go and do just Jerry Garcia, Grateful Dead, tripping stuff, whatever drug related, Deadhead. There you go, perfect. Parking lot party. I always used to love those before a show. So just think hippies, think whatever the hell, and bring it. I'm sure you guys have already gotten your beer. I don't know, but yeah, let's be there at 6 o'clock tomorrow, 3 o'clock my time, and we'll do that. We'll start the day, our nice Wednesday, and yeah, that's it. Oh wait, I got Thursday, Friday. No, Thursday. I'll have a video going up, a review I did, and I want to shout out a couple people as well. I want to shout out Dickie's Beer Reviews. I love the guy, man, in a plutonical sense. He's my brother. He's our brother. He's cool. Dickie's Beer Reviews. Check him out. And also, That Metal Guy 1983 is a very nice dude. And so check that guy out. He's got some real creative content and also has beard stuff. Dickie plays guitar as well at the end, so watch around for that. Stay around for that. And That Metal Guy 1983 has like a beard oil thing as well. He asked if I wanted to. I might actually get some stuff from the dudes he gets it from, so we'll see how that goes. I'm getting kind of coarse down here, so that white hair doesn't stay very smooth.
Beer man, can I shout out one more person?
Of course you can.
So I saw on Facebook the other day, Square Table Degenerates, Joey. He's very close to me and monetized, so go check him out.
30 hours away.
Oh, very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I forgot about that. Jeez.
Yeah, he was 30.
Very close. So
Yeah,
go
let's do that.
watch one of his videos. Hope him hit that number.
Urban Bounty. Yeah, definitely. Joey is a funny guy. He's also a very cool guy. We all like him. So, heck yeah. Just showing off some last people here leaving comments. Cheers to Bourbon Bounty. Cheers to you. And
Hey, what's up, Bourbon?
all right, man.
Cheers, Jody.
Ozzy, Commerce Ozzy. Cheers to you. Just kind of going through. Some Fish for Fish is a cool dude as well. Heck yeah. Thrash Life. Brian, what's up, brother? Moose Gal. Parzival from Germany. Cheryl, can't forget Cheryl. Rubesy Booby is also very cool. Good to have you around. Sam Smalley, what's up? He's at work and he stopped by. That's real nice of him. I'm sure it's driving him crazy. And I can't. Oh, another one. Craft Bruiser is a good guy to go check out. He's they're from Los Angeles. Funny dudes. Very cool. Show to watch. They do some pretty good reviews. So I like going there and checking them out. But all right, let's try. I can't forget July's last beer, Josh. Cheers to you. All right, I'm gonna stop there. But we're gonna end this. Let me just get to everything. You guys have a good night, day, wherever you're from in this beautiful world. Not after one more sip. And this is a gross sessionable IPA from Ninkazi. Gross. All right, cheers, guys.